Hey, welcome. What is this? Show 332. We are live, so I posted the link in Facebook, and I think it should be over on Tube as well. So hopefully we get a couple people pop in here. Let's see. Go back over there and double check that and see. And pop in here. Looks like we're there. Oh, okay. There's some new features. Yep, links up there. So hopefully we can get a few people to join in here. October 18th, 2020. About 2 weeks left until the end of October and into November. Hey, Rui, how's it going? Hope you're well. Yeah, we're cutting down to the oh, okay. Check. We will check that out. No new photos, but 2 new videos. Okay, we'll take a look at those. I'm sure they're riding your bike downhill fast. So yeah, so we've. Oh, okay, cool. Have a good walk, man. Say hi to Charlie. Or is Charlie going to take you for a walk? So, yeah, we're down to the last, 16 days until the election. So it'll be kind of interesting. Lots of people early voting. Pam and I got out and voted on Friday. Went to one of the early voting locations and did that. So we were done. But there's still every ad on TV is a political ad, especially on local channels, the local channels we watch, and YouTube too. It seems like a lot of political ads there too. So yeah, it's almost done. A couple more weeks, I guess. But we're getting a taste of fall here. A taste of fall today. It was 45 degrees, 44 degrees this morning. A little chilly. I think got up to like 60 today. It's supposed to warm back up next week though. The week coming up, back into the mid to upper 70s with lows 55 to 60. So that should be pretty good. But yeah, fall is here. We're getting some leaves changing here. I'm sure leaves are changing up in the mountains. But it's just been crazy work-wise. So had to take advantage of that because when that happens, that means then I earn money. I don't earn money unless I talk to people. So I've had things, lots of clients scheduling meetings and that type of thing. So been having to do that, which is good. I'm not complaining, but I don't know. Maybe this week. I don't know. It's kind of iffy. The week is kind of filling up already with stuff, so we shall see. I'm betting probably not, but Wes will make up for me as far as photos. How's it going, Wes?
Pretty good.
Good.
How you doing?
Okay. All right. Getting along.
It's good.
Month is flying by. How about you? Are you still looking, or you haven't making any progress on things?
Yeah, still jobless. No bites yet. So.
Okay. All right. Okay. Are you getting a little more activity going on? No.
Just keep applying for things, and I'm doing a little bit of side hustles here and there, trying to extend what money I have.
Yeah. No, that's a challenge, I know. So hopefully things pick up for you there, because are you pretty much limiting yourself to the Gainesville area then?
Yeah, and I'm pretty much limiting myself to a state job because I have so much time in with the state. I really need to.
Yeah, you want to continue that.
Yeah. That's really what I want to do.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that no, there's definitely some benefits because you've been doing that for what, 15 years, something like that.
23 and a half years.
Okay. Yeah. So you Get some benefits if you're able to continue doing that for a while longer.
Right. I have some benefits already because I'm over 20 years, but if I can get to 30, it'd be a lot better.
Yeah, definitely. Well, fingers crossed things pick up for you here, because that's it's a challenge. It is definitely a challenge. How did they? Hey, gentlemen, cousins.
Hey,
James and Dennis. Have they? Were there multiple people in your department that were laid off, or how did they reduce this?
I don't know. I haven't really been in communication with anyone. I don't really care, I guess. So.
Okay. Yeah. That's fair. Yeah. Oh, Rudy.
have you had much luck, Wes, in getting a job?
No, nothing yet. I've got a couple more jobs that are the applications are closing. One's closing on Friday and another one's closing next Monday. So
Okay.
Get those done, and maybe I'll get a bite on one of those.
Yeah. Are they with the university or with other state agencies in the area?
Those are both with the university. Since I'm in IT, I'm finding that's mostly where the IT jobs are, is at the university. There's not really many state jobs that are in the Gainesville area that are IT related.
Okay.
Well, are there most of the universities closing though?
No, they're not closing.
Are they been okay with? Are people, for the most part, students still on campus, or they have to quarantine people, or how's that going down there?
I think it's still going pretty well. Other than the football team had to cancel their game because a bunch of people got it. So,
yeah. So you imagine that?
Yeah,
I understand that. A bunch of people running into each other and spitting on. Sooner or later somebody's going to get it. Yeah.
right.
So, yeah. That's these are interesting times. And we got the election coming up in 16 days. I know Dennis has just got his. He's just watching the news every day to see what's going on with the American election.
I voted. Yeah. I'm done.
Yeah, I did too. We voted Friday. Yep. So we're done. Yeah. Now the problem is though, we can't get rid of the ads. I wish you could, like, when you voted, they could select it to get rid of the ads since you already voted.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, can I just do one thing? Hey, Dennis.
Yeah.
Chips.
Yeah, give us a chip.
I'll try it myself. My niece gave me the air fry thing. She said, try it out. I'll see what you think. So I cooked some salmon in it tonight, and it was lovely. Really was good. But then I tried the fries. The fries are not bad, but they're not the greatest. But they're, you can eat them.
Yeah. There's, when it comes to fries, there's nothing that'll do them better than just a dip in the hot oil. I mean, air frying works okay, but some things just need to be deep fried, I think.
Salmon was good though. I just spiced up the salmon, put it in for 12 minutes, and it was great.
Oh yeah, no, I imagine that would be really good. That kind of thing.
Don't worry too much about French fries, though.
Yeah, probably not.
It's best to do crinkle cut because they got tons more fat on them, and it's really bad for you.
Oh.
That's what makes them good. That's the best part.
I don't eat French fries very often.
You know the rules. If it tastes good, it's not good for you.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that is pretty much it. So, so we had a break last week. I had my birthday last week, so I'm not really recovered from that, but took some time off and just fired up the Big Green Egg and had some steak. And
are you 21 again?
Huh? Yep, 21 for the 35th year.
Wow, it's amazing.
So
you're catching up to Dennis.
Yeah, I am. I know. Yeah.
This is it.
So
that's one thing you can't change. Your birthday, you can lie about it, but you're not going to change it.
It is what it is. Yeah, you can't do anything about it. It just keeps marching. So I might as well enjoy the ride as much as possible. That's
the good thing is, me and my cousin, we haven't got to go to work anymore, so it's not really affecting us like you guys.
Yeah. There is that whole thing about yeah. Well, I don't know. I got a few more years at least. Yeah.
Yeah. You heard we've been locked down again here now. We're not allowed to visit anyone's home. They're not allowed to come to us. Yeah.
Did they come? I know a couple weeks ago they weren't quite locked down, but now they're officially locked down again.
Yeah, our area went down on Monday. Yeah, just says you can't visit anyone anymore.
Okay.
And they won't come to you. And if you get caught, it's a 10 grand fine now.
Ooh.
And how are people going to pay that? They can't even afford to eat.
Well, that's right. Yeah, I read on the BBC site. It said that you could be fined up to £6,400. But later, I listened to another bulletin, and they said like it can cost you 10 grand if you break your quarantine. Well, once you've been diagnosed with coronavirus, that's 10 grand going out with it now.
So that's just for your particular area. It's not the whole country. Just your particular.
London is only just up the road to us. You know, it's only 30 miles away. So we got the same as them now. They've gone in high. Yeah, they're doing different areas, different counties in the country. Depending on how many people are positive and getting into intensive care, they're shutting it down. Some are real high risk, and they're closing the shops, the pubs, everything, just like it was at the beginning of the year.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting because it's getting to be the colder part of the year, so people are spending more time indoors, and there's probably going to be a little higher rate of transmission, and that's what they're worried about here too. Cases are going up again, and especially more in the northern states now, but it'll transition down here as it gets cooler down here. But
my daughter called us tonight. Half the nurses on the ward were sent home because of coronavirus. One tested positive, 2 didn't feel well. So and now she rang tonight and said that she's got a temperature, so she can't go in until she gets tested.
Oh man! So the nurses are not able to go to work. Basically.
Apparently, someone ended up on their ward that was positive, and they didn't know.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, well, hopefully they're not using the same testing protocol as our White House was using, because that was supposed to protect them, right?
Yeah. That stuff they gave President Trump. Apparently, the World Health Organization has done an analysis on it and said it's useless. It doesn't do anything.
Yeah, the test they were using was not the right test for what they were trying to use it for, basically, is what I think it came down to.
It was the drugs they gave him. Apparently, one of the drugs is they've tested it and they said that it doesn't do a thing.
Yeah. Well, he had they gave him that antibody cocktail or whatever that Regeneron company or whatever is working on. And I heard an interview with the CEO of that company. He's like, hey, that was one person, so it doesn't mean anything. He says it's one. Yeah, you can't draw anything from that thing. So,
well, that's the placebo effect, isn't it? You know, they give you the drug and tell you it's going to cure you, and you cure yourself.
Yeah, there's probably part of that. Yeah, I don't know. So.
Who knows if he even really had it? It could have been just a big stunt.
Yeah, that's true.
Of course, they're politicians. You can't believe a word they say.
Yeah.
Wanted more time for the debates.
Yep.
They're supposed to have one this week, right? Isn't this week Thursday? Is it Wednesday or Thursday or something? It's supposed to be the final debate.
Probably like a week from whenever it was supposed to be. So I think it was Thursday.
Yeah.
Now the VPs are finished, aren't they? They're done.
Yeah, they just had one. Yeah. One useless debate. Didn't do anything.
When is the actual finish? You know, is it beginning of November? Is it
November 3rd?
3rd. Yeah. And then that's going to be contested probably. So it's going to go on.
What's interesting though, as I saw, they've said that 30 million people have cast ballots already, whether in person, early voting, or absentee, or whatever, which they said is about 150% more than normal, and it's only going to accelerate in the next week and a half. So I bet you by the time we get to election day, half the votes will have been cast already.
Well, why does the president keep saying that 2 terms is not enough? Is he looking for an extension?
Yeah, he doesn't want to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if he leaves, then he's going to have to pay his loans back.
Yeah, and pay income tax. Yeah.
There's probably all kinds of backdoor deals where he's making all kinds of money.
Yeah.
Well, if it's any consolation, I paid more tax than your president.
Me too.
Yeah.
Pretty much everybody does. Yeah. Well, no, the billionaires don't. The billionaires don't pay the tax. It's
So I take it, Mark, you're not a financial advisor to the White House, then?
No. No, I advise my clients to pay their fair share of taxes. Yeah.
Yeah, like everyone else. Yeah. But you should know the laws are not for them; they're for us.
No, that's exactly. Well, the laws are built in such a way that if you've got enough resources, you can find a way to not get around it, but utilize a lot of the both to the highest ability.
That's it.
It's called a loophole.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Yeah,
you don't pay a lot of money to do it, but it's worth it when you're dealing with all that. Yeah.
You don't do anything illegal, but you do. You do things for avoidance, which are not illegal, So
no, it's just called taking full advantage of the tax laws. That's what it's called, Dennis.
Yes, right. Yeah, and you can't blame them for doing it, but
yeah, it's the law. It's just a matter of who has the ability to take full advantage of it or not. That's the
people say they should shut these loopholes, but the people who are going to vote to do that are the ones who are benefiting from them.
Yep, exactly. Which is
That's never going to happen.
Yeah, it doesn't happen. Yeah, so it's gonna. I'm gonna be glad when the election's over. I just hope it's overwhelming. So there's who knows though.
Yeah, well, you can't tell with your elections because they said Hillary Clinton was going to walk it last time round.
Well, she did win, but just didn't get the electoral college votes she needed.
Yeah. So
Hey guys, did you get one of these pens when you voted?
no.
No.
I got a sticker that said I voted. That's all we got.
I just got a pen. But what you do is it's the soft part that hits the computer, so you don't touch it.
Okay. Yeah. We had little styluses that they were re-sanitizing after you got them using them for a little push pad. So
still use paper ballots here.
Okay. You guys actually, do you punch out? Are you going to have hanging chads this year or not?
No, we just color in. It's like a Scantron kind of deal.
Okay.
They're like going back to the Gore thing.
Yeah. Those were the punch out ones that we don't have the punch outs. We have
okay. Yeah.
Well, I'm up to date. What's the matter with Florida?
I don't know. That's South Florida.
Yeah. Well, we had the ones where you're doing the pad and then it actually printed out the ballot. So it printed it out when you're done, and then you take it over to a scanner at the and then based on whatever they give you numbers or whatever, and then they scan it after that, which I thought which is interesting because then you got to actually look at what you did and then scan it. So I guess that
plus they have a paper backup of every vote too.
Yes.
Supposedly.
Yeah. Basically, the scanners look like giant, 55-gallon big trash bins. Big tall bins with a scanner. So I'm sure it just stacked up. Hold whatever, several thousand in each one or whatever.
Yeah.
I tell you what, there was a lot of people on the vote I haven't even have a clue about. So I missed all those. Went next.
Yeah. No, there's so many. You got the local, state and local, and then national. Yeah. So it was a full. Ours was a lot of. We had a pretty full ballot. There was a lot of stuff to vote on. So
it took me about half an hour to do it from lining up.
Oh, real? Okay. Ours was we had to wait about an hour at our location.
It's pretty good.
You voted, Wes, already?
No, I'm going to go on November 3rd. But
okay.
I've heard some people in Georgia were waiting 5 hours or 7 hours or some crazy amount.
Yeah, and some of the stations in Fulton County and a couple here in Gwinnett too. Yeah, and they must have done rebalancing the machines or whatever, and it's a little better now. It's been like an hour most of the time. So
That's not bad.
no, I mean that's as long as the weather cooperates, it's not bad at all.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to be out there in the rain, but as long as the weather's nice, it's not a bad hour's not too bad, all things considered. So, any back to the subject of this was photography, election photography. There you go. No, you can't. You're not allowed to take your
cameras. Yeah,
no cameras, no photography allowed. Although there were plenty of people doing selfies along the way. Now we had a lady in front of us. It was really interesting. She had on her mask, and then she wore glasses, but she had goggles, and then she had taken like gaffer's tape and taped all the way around her goggles. Wow. And then we were in line for an hour, and she was on her phone for the whole hour. She was taking pictures, and most of them looked like selfies, but then she would take video of what was going on, and then she would post it. I don't know where she was posting it. So that's what she did the entire hour, was take pictures of everybody in line and videos of everybody and post it to wherever she was posting it. So we're like, hi, we're on the video, wherever you're sending it, there we are. But kind of interesting. And most of the people wore masks, but there was one person. Well, you got the fake mask wearers. You know, they have it down and it's like there. You know, it's right below their mouth.
What's the point of wearing it like that?
What's that?
What's the point of wearing a mask like that?
There isn't. Yeah. But they've got a mask on. It's just not on properly. So, but yeah, no photography in the polling place. But yeah, there were people out there definitely doing lots of videos, and I don't know where she was posting, but she was constantly doing. So I can't imagine it was all Facebook. Maybe, I don't know, but maybe she was a spy. Yeah, that's it. Trying to infiltrate.
Did she have a Russian accent?
She didn't talk. She didn't say a word. So, yeah. I mean, it was kind of suspicious, actually.
Yep.
Who knows? So, outside of photography at the polling places, I know Wes has done some photography. You did a little bit, James. I saw some stuff posted, so that's good. Dennis, you did a few things too, right? Right?
Yeah, we're just playing.
Okay. Yep. Oh, I am in the process of installing Linux on my desktop.
Right.
So I right now I'm going to run it through a virtual box for a while just to see how I like it, and then if I like it, I might go all in and just install it directly. So I think I can use it. I don't think I need Windows. And bottom line, I was going through and taking a look at all the stuff. I don't know if I need Windows anymore, because you can install the Google Play on Linux, I think.
Yeah. I've got Google Earth on Linux now as well. It's all coming around. More and more people are using it.
Yeah. So I'll be interested to see it. Right now, I'm just running it. I'm going to run it in a virtual box, but then I think if I like it, then I'll just go ahead and install it. Set aside a partition and just set it up.
Yeah. When it comes to security, I think it is the most secure system.
Yeah, it probably is. It probably is. And as long as GIMP and Darktable work in it, so we should be good there.
Yeah. Well, I've got them all on now. I've got raw therapy and that, and I've been playing with them. So there's not a lot of difference between raw therapy and Darktable.
No, just the Darktable has some file management features.
Yeah.
That raw therapy doesn't. So, yeah. So that's I started playing around with that a little bit today. I'll probably do some more here this week. See if I can get it set up and play with it a little bit in a virtual box. And if I like it, I'll just go ahead and install it directly on.
One thing I did notice is that things work faster in Linux. Using GIMP in Linux, it just seems to do everything faster than on the Apple computer.
Probably, yeah, because there's less, has to get through less stuff in order to do what it needs to do.
Yeah, that's right, because you're not going through their encrypted operating system.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. And yeah, it should be faster than Apple, which is fast, and Apple's faster than Windows in most cases. So
Yeah, Apple always Linux based anyway, isn't it? It's Unix system.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it's amazing what you can find out. It's even Google Chrome. Yeah,
Mhm.
the Chromium web browser is a Linux web browser, which
Oh
they
yeah. No, it's built.
and encrypted up. You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's built on Linux. So yeah, that's my project.
Yeah, because you don't have to take Chrome's spyware. Then you can just use Vivaldi, and it works fine. I'm using it on all my computers now.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I downloaded Vivaldi too, and
I forget to use it.
I haven't used.
I just forget to use Vivaldi.
Yeah,
Vivaldi put on there for me, but I always forget to use it.
You got to set it as the default. Then that's the way to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, the Vivaldi seems to function great, and no spyware. And, yeah, I'm quite happy with it.
Yeah. I've downloaded it. I haven't gone through and played around with all the settings yet, but I figure I'll add that into Ubuntu. I used Ubuntu is one I downloaded.
That's what I'm using. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you get LTS, long-term service. It's guaranteed to be completely like all updates for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
Before they bring the next one out. Yeah.
Yeah. Now you have yours. You just set up a second partition on your hard drive and installed it. So you still have Mac OS on there. You just have a second partition.
I've got Mac. I haven't got Linux on the Mac. I've got it on my laptop. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, what I've done, I've shrunk Windows down to 10% of the hard drive, and then I got the rest of Linux. Yeah.
Okay, so you set up and then you just installed it and set up the partition yourself.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You see, well, it'll do it for you when you put the Ubuntu in. It will partition the drive for you, giving you options to how much you want to shrink and.
Okay. I'll take a look and see. Hopefully, No, I've just done it through. I'm just setting it up through the virtual box. So
yeah, you can run it on a USB pen.
Yeah.
If you just want to play with it, because it asks if you want a trial, you know, or whether you want to install it.
Yeah. So maybe I'll play with it on the trial, and then if I like it, just install it.
Yeah, the other thing using it on a trial is that it won't store any of your stuff. You know, it doesn't keep anything. Once you turn it off, it's all gone.
Yeah, but you can see how it works. Yeah, so I've got to play with it a little bit here.
Yeah, and what's good about it, Mark, is you can just customize it how you want. You know, if you put my laptop on, it would look like my Apple computer. I've got the bar at the bottom what disappears. I've just installed everything how I want it. You know, and it worked fine.
Yep. So yeah, I'll play around with that a little bit and see if I can get that set up here in the next week or so. And
I think the version I used was 20.04 or something. You know, it's the latest one.
Yeah, that's the one I downloaded it. The distribution or whatever. So I got the ISO file in there. So I wrote it to the USB stick. So I'm good there. And I got VirtualBox set up. So now I've got to connect it that way.
You can download an install program, which you can just bring into your computer and just drop it into it, and it just does it all for you.
Okay, I'll take a look at that.
You can get it from Microsoft and Apple.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take a look at that and see.
Something different. My printer broke. Any suggestions on what kind of printer is a good printer?
You want a color printer?
I want it for photos.
I don't know what are Epson still considered probably the best?
I don't know.
Photo printers? Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it behind me. I had that one for years, but the print head is gone on it. It's an error.
Oh, okay. What make is it? What brand is it? HP. Okay.
It's a good printer. I wish it didn't go, but now I've got to get another one.
Yeah. Well, was it 4 tanks or 5 tanks? Did it have Did it have photo? Did it actually have cartridges that are designed for photos, or just general color cartridges? What am I trying to think of? Adding like an extra cyan.
Oh, it's like different ink spots. Like you've got different colors. I was looking at one of them from Epson. And it had about 7 different colors in the back, plus the black.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're the ones which are good for photography. All the shops that print your photographs use the 7 subtractive colours and black. Yeah, my Epson Aries, the bottles. I've already said to my cousin today that I've got the 4 bottles that you just top up, and apparently it's 70% cheaper than using cartridges.
Okay.
The Eco Tank one they have.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
So it costs a little bit more up front because they give you just big. They give you all this. Give you a big. It's a big container that you buy.
Yeah. I've run it for a few years, and I've never topped the ink up. And I've just bought some bottles, and they still weren't empty, but I've topped them up now.
Okay.
Is that the one we checked, Dennis, and it cost a lot for to buy?
It's dearer to buy than a cartridge one, but you get your money back in inks, obviously, straight away. You know, if you're doing a lot of printing.
Well, there was one we looked at, and I checked the price here, and you checked the price there, and over here it was far more expensive.
Yeah, it's really expensive. I expected it to be cheaper in the States because my Epson V800, we looked that up as well, and that's like $900, was it? Just ridiculous money, you know.
Yeah.
You might try. Where did you look, James? What did you look on Amazon or?
I looked on Amazon, Staples, Best Buy, and I went to Staples and Best Buy. And the funny thing about that is, you see the printers on the display shelf, but there's no stock. So if you want one, you have to order it from it.
Yeah.
You go to Amazon. So what I was doing is going there, looking at them, because I like to see, feel, and everything like that, and get some opinions. But if that's the case, once I decide on getting a printer, I'm most going to go to Amazon and get it buy it there.
Yeah. Are you a member of Costco? You have a Costco membership? Okay.
It's only me, so I don't see the savings.
Check the Costco website because sometimes you don't have to be a member to order some stuff from Costco. Some stuff you do, but a lot of stuff you can just order from Costco like you can any other site.
Well,
and sometimes, their stock changes, but I know in my local Costco, it's been a couple months, but they've had those Epson EcoTank printers, and they're about I don't know which model, but it seemed like it was under $400.
Yeah, that's what I expected. But when my cousin looked them up, they was really expensive, weren't they?
Yeah. Go to the Epson website directly too. You might be able to get like a refurb, which is return, kind of like you do for cameras. You get a factory refurb. You might be able to get it directly from Epson for less than you might be able to buy it somewhere else too.
It's cheaper than Costco because I'm just looking at a printer that I was looking at before. It's one of my top ones that I like. I was reading about it, and it's got down here $194.99. Well, I know that when I was in Staples or Best Buys, it was about $225.
Yeah. The EcoTank ones, you're going to pay money up front for the big bucket of ink, but it should last you thousands of sheets. Whereas if you print a lot, buying the cheap printer with the mini tanks, you end up paying a lot more in the long run.
Yeah, I bought 4 bottles for mine: cyan, magenta, and the yellow, the black. There's 70 mil bottles.
Yep.
Yeah, they didn't fill up. I got enough for another charge after.
70 mils that's like 3 ounces. That's a pretty good sized bottle. Yeah.
Yeah, and of course the good thing is when one color goes, you just top the one color up because you don't have to keep buying all the colors. Because one color goes in my Canon, I had to change the whole cartridge, which was like all the colors.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so
it wouldn't even print in black and white, even if you had a black cartridge in there. It would just say no. You need new inks, Yeah. It cost me £25 for all 4 bottles.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and he said it'll do 6,000 color photographs.
Mhm.
No, 6,000 black, 4,500 colors.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And probably less than that if you really pick. And yeah, but you'd still get a couple thousand color at least.
Yeah,
Which is a lot of printing.
It's going to be a huge amount more than the Canon, because I run a few photographs through my Canon when I had it, and it emptied the ink bottles, and then it's like £50 for a new set. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I don't use my. I have a Canon multifunction. It's more for business stuff, and most of that stuff I just need something to scan, so it's black and white. But it is color, but I haven't used it to print color in 2 years. I just replaced one. There's a larger black. I mean, it's not a huge cartridge, but it's I'm able to replace just the black, like one of these things. That size there.
Yeah.
We'll print just black, even if the other cartridges are out, which is good.
Yeah, that's what the Canon wouldn't do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just said, I want to print something in color, and it said the ink's out. So I pushed the black and white button, and it says the ink's out.
Oh.
It didn't do anything until you and I made a mistake of buying a recharge, where they fill them up again.
Yep.
Yeah, and of course they don't work either, because the chip still tells the machine that it's empty.
Yeah. No. It's not an OEM chip on the thing.
Yeah, then you got to go online and find the code to disable it. It's just.
Yeah, it's big. So it's probably worthwhile to pay a little more up front to get the larger tank that you can realistically refill.
Yeah, I bought genuine Epson inks for this one, because I'm going to go through that again, crappy inks, and clog everything up.
Yeah.
They get you one way or the other. They either get you when you first buy it, or they get you when you need the ink.
Yeah. Well, ink. That's the thing. It used to cost more money to buy a set of inks than it did to buy the printer in the first place.
They give away the printer and then make all the money on the ink.
Yeah, it's a real scam.
Well, the laser printers.
Gold.
Yeah,
it is really expensive for a bottle of ink when you think about it.
On a per ounce basis, it's thousands of dollars.
Yeah,
that type of stuff. Well, it's like for laser printers back in when laser printers first came out, you could get the printer for a few $100s, and then a cartridge would be like $250. For a laser printer cartridge, it would get you maybe 1,500 sheets or 2,000 sheets or something like that.
Laser cartridges were a fortune, the color ones.
Oh yeah, yep. And now you can get a color laser printer for probably under $500, I think. Decent ones under 500. Whereas if 20 years ago, those were 15,000.
Well, it'd be better when I can get a drum scanner for 500.
No. Oh, speaking of the photo studio that I used to belong to is. He said, I saw something. They're thinking of looks like they're going to sell the drum scanner. It needs a lot of work though, so I think I want to buy that. It was still like $3,000, $3,000 or $4,000. Plus, you had to fix it because it needed some parts replaced or something.
I think for what we're doing, the Epson V800 or the V850 is the scanner to go for.
Yeah.
You can wet scan in there as well. You can buy the thing which you put the liquid in and put the negatives underneath the liquid. Yeah,
it's a little frame. Yeah,
it's really good. It's like a spirit that you put in. Takes all the dust out. Yeah, for what they cost, I think it's about as far as you can go without buying a drum scanner.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, and I've got to use my camera more to justify that, but that would probably be the next step. And other than sending it out and getting it scanned on your own, sending it out to get scanned, which is for a good quality scan, is gonna run you $15.
Yeah, have you sent any of your large format stuff for drum scan?
Not for drum scan, no, because I've been able to. I've sent them out for Epson scanning,
and
they were about, I want to say, like $10 or $12 for a scan. Drum scans were $25 to $50, depending on how much of a drum you want to use. Basically.
how big is the file? What comes back from the drum scanner? Because I can scan a 4x5 negative on the Epson, and it's over a gigabyte.
I think the drum scans are several hundred meg.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's a matter of whether is it wasted pixels or are they just not as many, but they're better pixels, you know, just because of the resolution of the drum scanner. Whereas a traditional one, you can jack up the the pixels per inch and just get a lot of overlap.
Yeah, I think a lot of the cheaper machines, they interpolate the pixels.
Yeah.
They just fill in all the gaps with the same color as what one's next.
So you just end up getting a bloated file.
Yeah.
Whereas, so.
But of course, scanning a negative, you're scanning the RGB 100% on all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why your digital cameras only got 6 meg of blue in it, and it's the green what's double, and it's 12 meg on a 24 meg sensor. 12 meg is green.
Yeah.
And the other 2 colors are 6 each. So that's why the files are so huge, because you're scanning 3 layers at 100%. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's why they end up becoming very, very large very quickly. So.
Wes, haven't you got a camera what's got the other sensor in it? They're not standard sensors. They're like, I can't remember what they call, Voverin or something.
Yeah, I sold that camera.
Did you?
Oh, you did? Okay. Was that a Ricoh? Is that what that was? What was it?
No, it's
Sigma.
Yeah.
Sigma. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of the output compared with like sensors we got now? Or wasn't it?
I love the output. Yeah, it was amazing. It was much better as far as the quality and the colors. But the problem is that it was just a slow camera to use. If you're doing landscapes or portraits or something, then it'd be fine. But for walking around taking photos of things and you're not going to be taking any kind of sports or action with it.
Yeah, was it Fuji what made use it?
Sigma.
Yeah, are they still making them? Because they're still making them.
They keep saying they're going to come out with a full frame version of it because it was an APS-C sensor.
Yeah,
and they have an APS-H version also that's slightly larger, but they keep saying they're going to come out with a full frame version.
Yeah. I think that's going to be the next step now. You're going to go on to the medium format of digital cameras is going to be larger than a full frame. The camera's going to be bigger as well, isn't it? So. Science don't work. You can't have a big frame on a small camera, innit? Because of the depth of field again.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, let's jump into the images, but first, Rui popped in the chat. He said he got new gear, GoPro Hero 9, which I guess is pretty much the top of the line one now, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It's new vids are recorded with it, so we'll go to. I'm in his channel, so we'll share the screen. I said, yeah, it's probably videos of you going downhill fast, and I think that's exactly what it is.
I expect Joe would be buying one then for his bike. Yeah.
Yes. Yep. Joe will probably be the next one. Let's see here. Sintra World Cup. Yeah, this one. There it goes. Wow, look at this nice quality video. There we go. Gonna get dizzy.
Well, we're in the Keep Fit Club, obviously.
Oh, look under that tree. Yeah, it doesn't look. You want to make sure you stay on the trail there.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh. There you go. Yeah, is that a new? I think that's a new bike too, Rui. I want to see the bloopers. Wow. There we Yeah, the camera works good, Rui.
So you got front suspension on that bike?
I think, yeah, front and back.
It's probably got full suspension.
Still a lot of bouncing around, though. Yeah. Oh,
I think that wide-angle lens he's got there is bending his frame when he's going.
yeah. You're getting some of that the distortion on.
Yeah, it looks like his frame's made of rubber because it's changing in and out.
Yeah. It's going along pretty fast there. Trying to get a glimpse of his GPS, see how fast he's going. But
Yeah, it looks like it's going downhill though.
yeah. You think?
Yeah, I want to see him do it the other way.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay, now out of the woods. Wow. Now I'm honestly surprised he hasn't been more injured than he has.
Yeah.
Given this. If I were to do this, I would just be in the hospital very quickly. Out of the woods. Now he's heading down towards getting down towards. That's
How
a
long
pretty
has
good
it got to go?
What's that?
How long has it got to go on this bike ride?
I don't know. This video is 3 minutes.
Is this the one that leads down to the beach?
Yeah, I think so.
Can you shorten it?
Yeah, I can't. Oh, come on! Are you getting dizzy, James?
I'm fucking bored of it.
Doesn't that look like fun?
Yeah.
It's all right if you're on it, but being the eyes, no.
No.
Yeah, when you're on Costco, so see how much they're charging for bikes. So I know you want to do this.
Yeah.
I've done it before.
Buy a helmet.
Yeah, buy a helmet.
I was wearing a helmet, and I fell off, and I got.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's a nice camera. He's getting some good shots. Very nice. I'm trying to get an idea how fast he's going. I can't tell. So yeah, good stuff, really. I like it. And yeah, I'm surprised you haven't been injured more than you have. For sure. So, all right, back to still images. So we've got Jose here. This is Osprey. Did he post similar one last week? I think so, but this is the Headless Fish.
Yeah. Yeah. Seen this one, is it? Or is it the same?
I don't know. That's I like that. Yeah, no head on the fish, and he's got some stuff on his beak there. I wonder if
Enlarged.
There we go.
Yeah, see, it looks nice there, but I like the enlarged. When you crop it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and I wonder if he matched this, blended this with a background. I'm thinking he did. You kind of see the edges. Looks like maybe he.
Oh, you think he cheated?
Pasted a background in. It looks like maybe, because you can see some of the artifacts there.
He might have that. He might have that program which you can switch all the backgrounds. Yeah.
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 I like that. Yeah, Osprey got his.
I like the shot. I think it's pretty good. See how dramatic it is when it's closer up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it's much better closer up. It gives you better feeling, puts you in the mood.
Yeah.
I'm glad I've already eaten fish tonight.
It puts you in the mood. It puts you in the mood to bite the head off a fish. Yeah. There you go.
I already had my fish tonight.
Oh, you had salmon. Yeah. Yeah. That's a nice shot, and it's probably at 600 millimeters, I'm sure. So here's Simi, and he titled this. What did he title this? Let's go back. Where did he go? Stop sharing. There it is. See the light. Oh, okay. See the light house. Montauk Point light off in the distance. Camp Bluff.
It's a different perspective on a lighthouse that he's done
It
before.
is. Yeah. Kind of going from the woods going down to the ocean, basically. Yeah, because the ocean would be over that direction. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I like that. Got the little path, and
Did he put a little man somewhere?
I don't know.
Yeah, is there a ghost?
Yeah,
Where's Waldorf?
yeah. We need that little troll that's hiding. We need that, Dennis.
Yeah. Yeah. You just need a leprechaun in the woods. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a nice colors. You're getting the leaves changing. This was taken on September 29th. So yeah, probably just starting to get some leaves changed there, which is nice. I like the, I guess those are flowers. No, those are leaves. Yeah. Okay. The little bits of red popping out, which is nice.
Yeah, I know what I was going to ask you, Mark. Me and my cousin, we were discussing the possibility of, because this is photography, we do a project, like get something like 1 or 2 photos for next week, say street photography or portrait, or choose.
Try to force me to use my camera. Is that what you're saying, Dennis?
Yeah, that's what we're doing, Mark. You haven't done for such a long time.
No, let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, let's.
Yeah.
Just photographs. Don't have a bombardment of photographs. Just a couple of photographs, and if the theme is water, go out and shoot water. Stimmy wouldn't have any problems with that one. So let's change to puddles.
Puddles?
Puddles, but be creative about shooting it.
Yeah, you can do like reflections. There's so many different subjects you can choose. I've been watching that Masters of Photography, and the professionals are really ruthless with them.
Mm-hmm.
God, this is really poor. Did you? Yeah, they're saying like, did you pose this photo? Well, I can't believe you posed this because it's such a bad photograph.
Is that on TV or is it on the internet somewhere?
I think it is on. I think they are on the internet. It's called Masters of Photography, and they start off with probably 10 photographers.
Mm-hmm.
They supply the cameras and the lenses. You can choose what ones you want. Some big, heavy, full frame cameras. Others are in 10,000 pound Leicas. What they go out, and the one I watched, they sent them to Berlin to do night photography.
Mm-hmm.
And you had to do 3 photographs which told a story, and they were slated. I think at the end of that, one of them gets kicked out. So basically, by the time they go through all the different subjects, there's going to be like one winner at the end.
Okay, so it's like Photography Survivor.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Well, the other thing is it gives people an idea what to shoot, where sometimes you don't know what to shoot. So, so you can still shoot something else if you want, but the main idea of it is to get out there and critique one another. Don't always say, "Oh, that's lovely." Say, "It would look better. Did you try cropping it? Did you try this and stuff?" It's to be creative and help one another do their photography.
Yeah,
I like that. So you think what would be your suggestion for the theme for the next week or 2?
Well, you have to choose like on that Masters, they were going like, go to Berlin and do night street photography. It was night.
No, I'm not doing that.
I'm going to Berlin.
Berlin at the moment, yeah. No, that's what I was sending their people. But there's no reason like we could say like, let's just do some street photography and just do a couple of photographs which you go and take and you think is great, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then we can do other things. Choose once a month maybe or something. Where you can do a little project.
Okay. Yeah, I like that, and we were doing that for a while, and then we got away from it. So I'm all for doing that. Doing that again. You think once a week or every couple weeks?
Yeah, every couple of weeks to give you some time. If you haven't had time to go and do it, it just give you a little bit extra, won't it?
Yeah. What do you think, Wes?
Sounds good to me.
Every couple weeks, so we could do. See, if we started now, that would be 2 weeks from now. Would be Yeah, that would be the 1st of November. So by the 1st of November, if we get something between now and then, we can share it next week. And if we get some in 2 weeks, we can do that.
Yeah. Do you want to choose a subject? Do you want to do landscape, portraits?
You don't always do the obvious though. Do something like table, chair, sky, mountain. So you have to be creative with it.
Yeah. Sometimes in the photo club, we just do a color theme.
Right.
Yeah. Or do black and white, whatever.
Or just pick like a color, like orange or something like that, and
represent that color. Yeah.
I take it this is one of Simmy's you got on the screen now, yeah?
Yes.
Well, the only thing missing on this photograph is the stones, what are all stacked on top of each other.
Yeah. He's got lots of orange in this one. That's for sure.
Yes. Yeah.
Orange and gold. What does he call this one? Go back. Reduce it down. Okay. Rock and roll at Turtle Cove.
Yeah, beaches are quite hard, really, to get all your stones nice and sharp from the front all the way.
He's got F11 there at 24 millimeters. So
yeah, I never know how he does that because I can never get it in one shot. Even if I go down to like F16, it's like something's going to be soft somewhere.
Yeah.
Unless you do stacking, it's not going to work. I don't see how he does it.
Yeah.
He may have put it on his tripod and just taken all different depths of field all the way through and then stitched them all together.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, so focus on this, on that.
Focus on
force through the 4 or 5 different points of focus along the plane.
Easier to do with a large format, Mark, because you can tilt and shift until everything is crystal clear.
Yep. You can definitely do that. Shoot it at f45 and
64 even. Yeah, everything's going to be clear.
Yep. I don't know. I'm wondering if he's doing some depth of field stacking because he pretty much. Yeah,
because it's very hard to get right in the foreground, crystal clear, and then everything else is just sharp.
He's got up here is a little soft here, but around here is sharp, and then it's sharp all the way, obviously all the way through from that point. But I just wonder if he was doing some focus stacking, pretty much.
Yeah, see, if he'd come on tonight, we could have asked him.
Yeah, that's a nice shot, and I think he has another image with this fisherman in it. If I remember right. Okay, here's the black and white version.
Yeah, that's obviously for Joe.
Yep. Okay. Oh, this guy's okay. You got a little ghosting, of the fishing rod.
20 seconds.
Yeah, that would do it. Ooh,
the guy stood still, didn't he?
Pretty much. Yeah, he stood fairly still. The rod moved a little bit. He had the fishing rod moving up and down a little bit. But I wonder, if it was 20 seconds at f11. Yeah, black and white in the flow, he called it. Yeah,
because it's unusual. If you stitch photographs together, it doesn't normally give you the time. The time or the aperture. That's
what I'm wondering. Yeah, most of the time, you lose the EXIF data. Although you can probably pick one, I would imagine.
Yeah. What about the one before? Has it got EXIF on it?
On the other one, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I've asked him before, and he says he doesn't do focus stacking. So I don't know how.
Yeah.
Hey, Dennis, can I ask you a quick question? Is this the name of the show?
Can't see it. Yeah, Masters of Photography. Yeah.
Okay, so that's on Amazon.
Yeah,
it's on Amazon. Oh, it's on Masters of Photography on Amazon then.
Yeah, but here's the catch. It's from $1.99 to buy episode or $39.99 to buy season.
It's on a free satellite channel, Sky Arts over here.
Since it's National Geographic, I wonder if it's on Disney Plus. They have a lot of National Geographic stuff there.
That might be a good.
It's going to be really, all the art stuff and that. And it'll be on there. I don't think it's a brand new series. I think it's been going a long time. So, yeah, I don't know if you can find it on YouTube.
It might be on YouTube. Might be on Netflix too. I mean, you might want to.
I didn't see it on Netflix.
It's not on Netflix. Okay.
I didn't see it now.
Yeah, I've been watching some good films on YouTube recently.
Yeah. Yep. No, it's more and more content on YouTube. I mean, that is for sure. Okay. Yeah. So this one, 20 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, I think the black and white makes this one. Makes it good. Yeah, it focuses on the water because you definitely get that feel of motion in there with the long exposure, and then the guy standing there, he's in the right spot of the image too. That, and it's nicely cropped too.
Simi got his 10-stop nailed to the front of that camera.
I don't know. It depends what time of day. I don't know. This was 9 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, and the sun's definitely up at that point.
Yeah, I've got a 9-stop and filter, but the 10's double, so I can't get the times. You know, even dropping the down from 100 ISO to 50, trying to drag as much time as you can. It's just not good enough. So that 10 is pretty good.
Yeah, got a 15 stop now, I think too.
Have they really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Simi will probably get it
on YouTube. Masters Universe, or whatever it's called, Master of Photography. I can see it on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you'll have the whole series on there probably because people put them up, don't they? So,
Yeah. Okay, I'll check that out.
Yeah, it was quite good because it was amusing when the experts tell him, some guy was some famous street photographer, and he told the guy he didn't like his photographs, and the bloke goes, "Well, I like it," and he goes, "Yeah, that's because you're where you are and I'm where I am."
Saying that, Wes, when it's your turn to pick the theme, please don't pick alligators.
That was short in this country.
Teeth. Now, speaking of someplace you don't want to be is near this alligator.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm assuming from top to bottom or top to bottom, beginning of yawn and end of yawn?
Top to bottom, yeah.
Okay. There you go. Open wide.
What was that?
How close was you to the alligator?
Long ways away, probably.
Will that new lens come in handy?
100 feet or so. Yeah, it's definitely 600 millimeters, and this was a big one too. probably 10, 12 feet.
They move fast as well. I wouldn't want to be close to it.
They move fast in a short distance. As long as you're 20 feet away or so, you're good.
Yeah. No, they can move really quick for 10, 15 feet. Yeah. So you 600. Use the big lens, and then did you end up having a crop as well to get them?
Yeah, I mean, not much.
Yeah.
I forget. I think this was on my EOS R. I don't think this was on the
Okay.
E. So it's a full frame camera.
Yeah. So you got 600 millimeter. Yeah. Yeah, it's a big. Was he making noise as he was doing this, or was it just a yawn?
No, they weren't. Yeah, he wasn't making any noise. Just
Okay.
But he was thinking, I'm going to eat you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was hoping I would get close enough.
Yeah, it's too close for me.
Where's your sense of adventure, James? Come on.
Yeah, there's a definite shortage of alligators over here, you know.
Yeah. Okay, descending veil. Wonder if this is that same lighthouse he took from the path.
I think so, because I think I saw that crane there in that
Okay.
shot.
Yep. Okay, this yeah, whatever, they're working on it. Yeah, doing some maintenance or whatever. Okay, so now he's down on the beach in black and white. Completely different mood to this picture.
It's the end of the path, so to speak.
Yeah. Last shot before the fog rolled in.
Yeah, did he take this early in the morning and take the other one when he was going home, when the fog had shifted?
Oh, yeah, this was at 9:15 in the morning. So yeah, I have to go back and see when the other one was. But yeah, that's this is what fifth of a second. So yeah, just the waves crashing pretty hard. So that's where you got the seagull, the gull in the foreground here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I didn't notice him at first. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Simi, he put that in afterwards.
No, this is a quick enough, short enough exposure. What, a fifth of a second? Yeah, fifth of a second. So, yeah, that's nice. I like black and white does that. I think it's very good for that. Very nice, and I do like the perspective on it.
Yeah, because of the haze, it could be filmed. This.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely could be filmed. Which is, he just knows that deep down inside he wants a large format camera. He just can't.
He does. He just won't admit.
Can't bring himself to a.
I like this one.
Yes, the bluffs with no. I believe they have been difficulties in getting this addressed. Oh yeah, so they're getting eroded away. Yeah. Well, if it's one of those things, is it because of natural erosion, or do you want to stop it or not? Yeah, I mean that's if there's a building over here, it can't bluff. Yeah, that's one of those things. Do you let it happen, or do you try to mitigate it because of structures or something?
Depends on the surroundings. What's there?
Yeah, depends what's around there. Yeah.
Yeah, we got this erosion going on the east coast of England, and they showed you pictures of people's houses, and they went out in the back garden, and it was about 20 foot to the drop to the sea.
Mm-hmm.
They said when they bought the place, it had a 200-foot garden.
Wow.
Yeah. And they're not
in California where they bought their houses on the cliffs, and the cliffs is eroded, and now the house is ready to fall off.
And get the rainstorms and just the mud flows just basically suck away around Malibu and other places. Yeah.
Yeah, they actually filmed one going over the cliff. The cliff was eroding, dropping away, and they actually filmed the house collapse and go into the sea.
Yeah.
I mean, can you claim on your insurance if your house goes missing?
If you got coverage for it, I don't know whether it'd be covered flood insurance or probably very expensive.
Yeah, the houses are not expensive because someone actually bought one of these houses for like $5,000 because they reckon in the next 10 years it's going to be in the sea.
Yeah, yeah.
It'd be a nice holiday destination until it does go in.
Yep, for a few years. Well, for the time, it's you get a great deal for a few years and then it's gone.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah. So this is the one I thought I saw. So he walked up the beach here a little bit on this one. It looks like.
So he's got high-vis jacket on.
Yeah.
That stands out. That does.
Yeah, the bright yellow. The safety yellow. Well, that way, if he gets swept away, people have a chance of spotting him in the water.
Yeah, that's true. That's what they used to say to us when we used to go sea fishing. We had flotation suits.
Mm-hmm.
If you fell in the sea, you could last twice as long, as normal clothes.
Yep.
Yeah, but the guy says to us, like, of course you're still going to drown, but at least they'll find your body.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, you fall into the North Sea there. You're not going to last very long at all unless you've got a survival suit on.
Yeah, in the winter, even with a survival suit, you're only going to last about 45 minutes.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Hypothermia, do you? There's no way you're going to get rescued.
Yeah. You just got to hope you wear that and someone plucks you out of the water in 10 minutes. Otherwise, it's over.
They said as long as someone see you fall in, you might stand a chance because rescue helicopter takes about 30 minutes to actually
get out there,
get off the ground and come find you.
Yeah. Not a good outcome. So basically, the moral of the story is don't fall out of the boat.
Yeah. I've never fallen out of my boat, and I don't want
to. Not something you want to experience. Yeah, that's.
I did have a guy jump off my boat once.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We was anchored fishing. And it was really hot summer's day, and he says like, "Oh, I'm really hot. I'm just going to have a swim." And just as I said to him, "Don't," he jumps off the back of the boat. Yeah. And then he found out you can't swim against a 2.5 knot tide.
Yep.
I had to pull the anchor up and go and get him.
Oh, okay. He drifted away from the boat.
Out to branch,
Oh man, and it was probably just completely chilled to the bone too.
Yeah, the sea's still cold even in the summertime here.
Yeah. Yep. You're still getting very, very cold.
Well, go zoom in past that man and go up the cliff. Go behind.
Up here?
Yeah, it's at that cliff edge. Just looks weird.
Yeah, that looks like that's eroding away good. That's
I think this is lots of grain. Yeah, lots of noise. And there's some stuff.
The rest of the photo.
Yeah, see, I think he was doing some corrections over here. Because you see a little bit around. I think. Oh, he got rid of the fishing pole. See that? That's not there anymore. He got rid of the fishing pole.
Yeah.
Oh, see, if he would have just put the shopping trolley right there on the edge of the cliff.
Yeah, and he could have put a faint moon in the distance.
Yeah, I mean, you could kind of peeking out, burning away the fog, the moon burn out. Yeah. Simmy.
He's letting the side down to. Obviously, that's going to be my first subject. Photograph with a moon in it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, I think we've seen this fall. This is Ender's Fall. So remember seeing this general area before in other images. But oh yeah, look at this. This was taken 2 weeks ago. So yep, fall color.
I like it.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Like a load of snakes.
Water, and you got little whirlpools going here with the leaves getting swirled around in the whirlpool. And great colors, oranges and red, and then you got that's just and this was 5 seconds. 5-second image. So that's where you get the nice softness on the water. Yeah, that's a good one, Simmy. It is very, very nice. Oh, King of Diamonds with those inverted reflections.
Yeah.
So he must have done the in-camera. I wonder if he did the in-camera multi-exposure. Flip the camera upside down for one and right side up for the other.
Mm-hmm.
And it must be sitting on, that looks like a table here, like a patio, like a glass top table, which is why where you're getting the reflection.
Yeah, but the reflection is the wrong way around, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think first image right side up, flipped the camera around 180 degrees, took the second image, I think. It shifted a little bit because here's the border of the table up here, and then here it is on the other one. So I don't know which one. Well, but yeah, he flipped. How would that? Yeah, I don't know. Did he?
Yeah, he's turned it. He's turned it at 90 degrees.
Yeah, he's flipped it and turned it. Yeah, he turned it and flipped it.
So, because that was a reflection, it would be the same. He'd be looking in the same direction.
He'd be looking in the same direction. Yeah. So he turned it. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't look like the same guy, but it is. Yeah. And his face just looks completely different there because we're only seeing one side. Yeah. Interesting, Sammy. And you got the windows or the door. See, it lines up. He lined that up, top to bottom there. And this was shifted just a little bit. Yeah. So I bet he took two images.
Yeah.
One from this perspective. So he was standing, over here shooting. And then he came back over and shot this and then flipped it and inverted it, I guess. That would be the only way you could do it because the side of the face that's showing here is not this.
No.
So, yeah, he must have taken a shot looking from the front and then from the side. Yeah.
He didn't flip the photo 90 degrees. He flipped himself 90 degrees.
Yeah. That's exactly it. Yeah. He moved 90 degrees. He was shooting to the front and then to the other side. Yeah. Interesting. A little bit of a puzzle.
Yeah. But the guy should still be facing forward.
Yeah. He should still be facing forward. Yeah. His face should be turned the other way. Yeah.
Because he can't be the playing card because they're not like that. They're both straightforward. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good title too.
Yeah.
That's a good creative one, Sammy. I like that. Speaking of landscape.
Yeah.
This is a panoramic Massachusetts side just before the rain kicked up. Wow. Yeah. That looks like someplace like that kind of thing looks like what you would see up in the British Highlands, right, Dennis? Doesn't that look like what you'd see up into the north country there?
Yeah. You got the Lake District.
Yeah. The hills, and it just kind of reminds me of scenes you see from like Scotland or kind of that.
Yeah, Scotland had a few more hills in the background. But.
Yeah, that's neat. And this was obviously somebody's been driving through the field down there, along the river. Oh, there's a bridge down there too. Yeah, it's a nice one. Again, Camp Spruce Hill, Holland, Massachusetts.
He's got it in 57 groups.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. 4 seconds. Wow. I don't know how many images stitched together. It's got to be 5 or 6 at least, probably. I was taking that 58 millimeters, so. Yeah, maybe even more than that. Maybe even more than 10, 12 images. I don't know. That's one thing I haven't done is much panoramic. I haven't done much panoramic stuff. So
does Timmy do a numbers game, right? He puts a lot out there so other groups can see him, but he's hardly ever on.
Yeah, I think he's just.
He would know if you watched him or not.
Yeah, no, I think he's posting the 57 groups. I mean, he's out there. He goes out pretty much every weekend. So he's just prolific as far as producing images. So he's just going through and I don't know if he's ever done any kind of, not large scale printing, but doing stuff like a book or calendars or even a show on at the local level, because he's definitely got enough good images to do that. I mean, that is
it'd be interesting to know what his favorite images are out of all these ones he's taken.
Mm-hmm.
Because you always got those photos that you really like.
Yep. Yeah, and he's done so much. I mean, really, the last 3 years, it seems like he's gotten out almost every week to some extent. So,
does he work?
Yeah. Yep. He does. He's I think he's in IT, I believe, and he's got, I think, some time flex. I mean, he's got projects, so it's projects he has to do. So my guess is, he's probably doing work at night and taking advantage during the day to get out and do stuff. Yeah. Which
sometimes you probably go out in the morning and shoot for an hour or two, and then go to the office at 9 o'clock or so.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and work until whatever. If he's going to go out in the morning, then you just work a little later in the afternoon, or vice versa.
I think he said he works from home anyway, so he's
been working from home for the last couple of years at least. So that's good. I work from home, and I do a lot of work at night, but I have calls and stuff with people during the day, and that's what kind of interrupts the middle of the day a lot of times. Mm-hmm. There's actual calls. I do a lot of the back office, kind of the work in order to prepare for the calls. I do a lot of that at night, actually. But Enders Falls again. So another. Oh, I like this with the. Okay, I got the platform up top, the observation. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Beautiful time of year there. He's got about another week or so probably, and then it's gone. Are you getting leaves change up in your area, James?
Yeah.
Leaves turning? Okay. Yeah, they're starting to turn here. They're falling faster than they're turning, though, it seems like. So I don't know if we've had too much moisture or whatever, but it seems like they're falling faster than they're turning compared to most other years. Oh, go back. There we go. But yeah, this is nice perspective on the falls. Got the addition of humans in the picture up there, up on the platform. Yeah, nice bright red on the leaves in the front. What was this? 5 seconds. It's getting long enough to get some flow in the water, stop the motion. Yeah. Okay, so this is Fort King Panorama. Was it United States Military Fort, North Central? Oh, okay. Ocala, Florida.
Yeah, I was just out driving around, and I knew about this place, and I happened to see the sign, like, oh, let me stop there. I've never been there before. So
okay. Cool.
Checked it out.
So this is a panoramic. How many images is this for the panoramic?
Probably 11 or 12.
Okay. Yeah,
but as always, you overshoot, so you have room to crop and adjust things.
Yeah.
You said you took 11 shots of this and then stitched them together?
I think somewhere 11 or 12, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's wide, but it's not super wide. I don't know what that is. It's kind of like a 16:9 kind of aspect ratio, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, you can't see the joints.
Yeah. Let's see. Nope.
No, you've done a pretty good job there because of the clouds, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep. The clouds, were they tricky? Did you have to do some cleanup around the clouds?
No, it does it automatically pretty well.
Wow.
Occasionally I run into problems where it doesn't work, and I just have to, throw it away basically because I don't have the patience to go into Photoshop and
Yeah.
manually do it.
And you got this flagpole over here. Yeah.
What was that, James?
Wes, did you say you did the stitching when it's in the camera or outside the camera?
In Lightroom.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. Now it works well. Seems like a tool does a good job. Nice. I like the colors. Nice light clouds. The sky's nice. Nice puffy clouds.
And it's midday, so it's not
Yeah.
very bright, harsh light.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, the clouds are nice and puffy. Nice white puffy clouds, which is, I think, helps the image a lot. That's not too far from you, is it? Not that far, is it?
Yeah, it's about 45 minutes or so.
Okay, that far away. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Kite call. All right. Snail kite. 600 millimeters. Yep. Nice.
Yeah, you can see that beak's evolved for doing the snails.
Yep. Time to open up the. Now, do they just pick out? They don't. Do they dive into the water to get them? Do they do anything?
Yeah, they use their talons to grab the snails.
Okay. They swoop down and grab the snail off the water.
Feet first and sort of grab them and fly off and eat them.
Neat. Yeah, that's a good shot.
Thanks.
Evansville. Very nice. You can full, and that was with the EOS R. So yeah, that's full frame.
Yeah.
You liking that camera? You have after having it for now a couple months. Good.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah, I know you were.
I wish it were a little better for wildlife action kind of stuff, but that's the R5 basically is what you need for that.
Yeah. Yep.
He's just moved down from New Hampshire, and this is
okay.
And I just took some photographs in the backyard of her. It was okay. So I just wanted to take some pictures.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah.
There's 3 shots. I didn't want to put them all on there.
Yeah.
So I just put 3 shots.
That's a nice. I like that expression.
Yeah.
Very good.
What?
I'll tell you what
on here.
Does it?
Yeah. It's one of those like, oh, come on, any more? Nah.
No, she wanted the photos. She's a poser.
Yeah.
I like the pearls too. That's nice. Yeah, it's a good look. Very nice. Yeah.
That's cute with that animal.
Yeah, a little dog there. A little husky, I guess that's what's supposed to be. Stuffed husky. Yeah, that's nice. Nice light. Did you use a flash at all on that, or?
I'm sorry?
Did you use a flash for this, or
No,
was it?
no flash. I was mainly on 2.8 on my camera.
Okay.
I did all manual shots.
Okay. Very nice. So nice outside. Good light.
Yeah, I got permission from my niece to put these pictures up there, but I told her after tonight's session I'd take them down.
Take 'em down. Yeah. Huh, very nice. Good work. Yeah. Well, they're going to probably get them printed and hang them up on the wall, I would guess, right?
I did it Friday, and I said to her, when I get home tonight, I'll do some adjustments, and then I'll print and bring them back Saturday. Because Saturday was my daughter's birthday,
Okay.
my granddaughter's birthday. So I thought, well, I'm going back up there anyway. So I'll print them off. When I got back here, made the adjustments, went to print, and the bloody printer's broke.
Oh, which prompted the search for a new printer.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we know the backstory. The rest of the story, as Paul Harvey used to say. The rest of the story. Yeah. Okay, so here is another one of your live steam trains.
Yeah, and this is an American Shay. This is they used to use on the narrow gauge railways on the mines and the logging camps.
Oh, okay. So this would be the stuff they'd use out west, up in up in Colorado and California for the gold mining and that type of thing. Okay.
It's a geared locomotive. You can see by the.
Yeah, it's all-wheel drive. It's a serious pull in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You've got the little cogs there. Yeah.
And of course they can. Why they were so popular was because they can run on narrow gauge railways, which and they can turn around really sharp bends because the way the shafts are. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. It's great to watch it actually going when it's in steam.
Mm-hmm.
They can get a normal train. You know the trains where they got the big rods, what turn the wheel. Right? You wouldn't be able to send that round such tight bends.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they could just lay the tracks through the woods, and the trains could all the.
And they can climb a steep grade. Yeah, this is the Pikes Peak out in Colorado. They've got a narrow. You can take the narrow gauge railway to the top. So that type of thing. Yeah, small track, but yeah, it winds around up. Kind of follows the contours of the mountain, and and it's
they're geared really low geared. They can pull fantastic amount of weight, tons of trailers,
Yeah, and they've got to be able to go up steep grades because a normal train can't really go up more than about a 4 or 5% grade, something like that.
Yeah, they just slow down and stop. These things it's like having the car in first gear all the way, isn't it? All drive.
Yeah, and the one in that goes up Pikes Peak actually has cogs in the middle of the rail of the track. So as a backstop, it's literally climbs up by cogging its way up the hill.
Yeah, it's like the rides at the fun fair, where the chain picks them up and takes them up tracks.
Yep. So this is okay. That's is this about that same scale as the other ones you have?
Yeah, these are all gauge 1 locomotives.
Gauge 1, okay.
Yeah, they're not big enough to ride on, but they're they're quite reasonable size. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, large. You can actually, it's not like super miniature. Okay, yep. Denver and Rio Grande Western. Yep, that's the one you can take out of Durango, Colorado. Actually.
Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, and you can see the difference between the background. I took this with the 50 mil 1.2, and the other one was taken with the 65 mil f2.
Yep, big difference. I mean, it's still blurred, but not completely gone. Yeah. Yep. Denver, that's the one that goes. That's the railway that goes out of Durango, Colorado. The scenic line, the Royal Gorge. Yeah. Cool. I like that. Yeah, that brings back memories. I haven't actually been on that train, so the scenic railway. Nice.
I like that one.
Yeah, this one's nice. I like this.
Yeah.
So this is the front of that engine then.
Yeah, it's the front of the engine, and this is the F 1.2.
Okay. Yeah. So you got a fair amount in. Yeah. Right there. Yeah, you got that, and a little bit of that. Everything off of that plane is going away pretty quick.
And that's the G-Mic framing, the one that takes the colours of the photograph and puts them in the frame.
Yeah.
I thought I changed it to black and white, and then done the framing, and it's fine. It looks like it's part of it. You can still see the train behind the frame.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Kind of continues back over here on this side. Yeah. Yep. That's a nice. And I think black and white is a really nice treatment for this.
Yeah. Well, it's mainly black and silver anyway. So
yeah, for the most part. That's interesting. You got this little pin here is pretty sharp, and this one over here just a little off center. Whew, gone.
Yeah.
Just need some steam coming out.
Yep.
Yeah. My cousin said I should have stuck a cigarette down the funnel.
Yeah. Have a little smoke coming out. Yeah. No, that's a nice shot, Dennis. I like that. That's a good perspective on that. So yeah, good one. All right, so we're going to decide on a theme for the next couple of weeks. So what should we do? We'll do until November 1st. I don't know about this week, but I should have some time, maybe this coming weekend or the week after.
Yeah. The only one. Yeah. Don't want to do loads. Like just.
No, just come up with something. You want to go with more of an abstract thing, like you're saying, like a color or a shape or.
Well, let's do it this way, just to get it going. We don't really have much information about it. Let's just go with. You mentioned red. Let's go with red.
Okay. Something with red. Okay.
It's got to be something red.
Yeah.
Okay. Representation of red or something like that. Okay.
Touch your arm. That doesn't count.
Yeah. Does that include newspapers? Because they're red.
They're red. Yeah. Okay.
And red all over.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that, and we'll do 2 weeks from now is the November 1st, so that'd be good. Let's do by November 1st. If we have anything, any of us have anything next week, we can do that. And do some more. So that'll be the theme for the next 2 weeks.
The idea behind it is to get creative, but also to help one another. So, like, make suggestions, about their friends, help improve other people.
Yeah. And everyone knows I need improving.
I get it. See, I don't need any improving because if you don't use your camera, you can't improve.
This is true. Yeah. Honestly, Mark, you should be ashamed of yourself. You haven't put any up for ages.
No, I haven't. I have not. Yes, I am. So Rui was asking, what version of Photoshop Lightroom are you using? So which one? You're the only one that's using it, Wes.
Yeah. Lightroom Classic, whatever. I mean, I pay the monthly subscription, so I get the latest version all the time. So
okay, all right.
I do that.
The Creative Cloud version, yeah. And is that what, $10 a month or 14?
10, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm using the GIMP version.
As well.
Bruce says he'll do the red theme photo in black and white. Yeah.
Use a red filter.
Yeah, use a red filter. There you go.
Yeah.
It doesn't give secrets away. Just go away and do it.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Just do it. The Nike one.
Take my photos for an infrared filter then.
Yeah.
It works.
The red 45 filter. Yep, that does it.
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah, no, that's a good theme, and thank you for suggesting that, James. I know your host has not posted an image in months, so this will motivate me to actually go out and post an image. So I got to make sure I know how to use the camera still. I'll have to think about that.
Yeah, and you have to promise to be really brutal if it's really bad.
Yeah. Masters of photography or not.
It's got to be constructive criticism, not negative. It's got to be how to improve and help someone.
Yeah, what might be a different way of looking at it, or how to improve it, or how to make it better. Yeah.
There's a different eye for it.
Yep. No, that's good. Let's do that. We'll do that for the next 2 weeks. So if we have something next week, we can do that. If not, we've got 2 weeks to post something with the theme of red, whatever your interpretation of that is. So
right.
Sounds good to me. All right, gentlemen, stay safe, stay healthy, enjoy. Thanks as always, and we'll be here next week. All right.
Okay.
See ya. All right.
Cheers.
See ya, guys.
Yeah, I'll call you in a week. Yeah.